Hello, my loves. This is Malayla with Love and Light Starseed Tarot. Welcome. Today I'm going to do a reading for Pisces and their person. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you click on the message, it's meant for you. I hope everyone's doing well and having a great day. This is for Sun, Moon, or Rising in Pisces. Angel Spirits, Guides, please show us what messages need to come through for amazing Pisces and their person. What is the overall energy between these two? 10 of Cups, 9 of Swords, Queen of Swords. I have Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Queen of Cups. Wow. So I get someone, stays awake, has a hard time falling asleep, possibly thinking about this connection or thinking about a Queen of Swords and a Queen of Cups. Or, just thinking about love, thinking about truth, clarity, honesty, communication, thinking about emotions, thinking about, their happily ever after. What is your energy, please? 4 of Swords and the King of Cups. Wow. So yeah, you could be feeling intense emotions at this time. You could be sleeping a lot or just, wanting to rest a lot. Going within, reviewing the past, reflecting. Could be wanting to meditate. But definitely feeling your feelings at this time. You could feel, that you have a divine counterpart in love. There is a match. There's a King of Cups and a Queen of Cups. So, you could feel and be thinking about a divine counterpart. What is their energy, please? 8 of Pentacles. Whoa. Ace of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. So this person's boundaries are up. This person is working on finances, possibly saving money, but only wanting a solid offer. This person either wants to give a solid offer or receive a solid offer, but, they're just working on finances. I just see their boundaries are up. How do you see them? The Sun and the Strength. Wow. You see them as confident, courageous, steadfast. You see them as happiness, warmth, nurturing. This could be, someone who's healed or healing. How do they see you? How do they see you? The 9 of Cups. Knight of Swords. So they see you as, could be overindulging. Could be runner vibes, avoidant, someone who runs away, has runner tendencies. Page of Pentacles. Could possibly be younger or just more immature. Possibly just, you know, feeling insecure, feeling like you don't have a lot to offer. How do you feel about them? Seven of Pentacles. How do you feel about them? Four of Cups. And the Emperor. Wow. So you feel that this person, you know, embodies the Emperor energy or the Empress energy, you know, doesn't have to be, you know, male or female, but it's masculine and feminine energy, and everybody embodies that. So it's just energy. It's not gender. But yeah, you feel that this person is bossed up. I mean, this person is a leader. This person is a boss. This person is mature, you know, but just thinking about, you know, how much time and effort you've put into something, and you're worried about a missed opportunity. You're feeling, you know, that you don't want to miss an opportunity. How do they feel about you? Five of Swords. Two of Pentacles. How did they feel about you? The High Priestess, Pisces energy. So yeah, this person feels that there was, you know, mind games, manipulation. You know, there's some juggling going on. You know, but they feel like this is a very high spiritual connection. You know, you could be communicating in the 5D. Could be messages could be coming through dream state. What are your actions in the 3D? King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Your actions, please. Seven of Swords. You know, I'm just getting... I mean, definitely could be going through some pain. You know, you could have actual pain in your body, or your heart chakra, you know, could be opening. So you could be feeling pain in your, you know, or having, you know, a certain type of feeling in your heart, or it could be in your shoulders. I'm just getting heart chakras opening up here. So you, like I said, you could be feeling it in your body, but also just gaining the confidence and, you know, just realizing a lot of things, a lot of truths are coming through. You know, I just get your strategically planning and thinking, and, you know, and just realizing, you know, you're not your family, you're not your friends, you're not, you know, anyone that you've always looked up to. You know, truths are coming out. You know, I'm just getting the, you know, people could be, you know, lying to you, or you're finding out about deceit and lies from the past. You know, you're just getting, you know, you're just understanding you are you. You are the only one like you. You know, not to diminish your worth for others. Right? You are worth it. You are worth more than you think. You know, you want to be different. You want to liberate yourself from the burdens that you carry for other people. You know, you could even be carrying secrets and lies for other people. You don't want your legacy to be that you were a people pleaser and that, you know, that you're the person that has to just carry everyone else's stress and pain and lies and, you know, dissatisfaction and live in dissatisfaction. You know, you can't even enjoy life that way. You know, like I said, this could be you or your person. Take it how it resonates. You know, I'm just getting that you want to be healthy and wealthy. You know, your health will take a huge decline, you know, if you continue down that path. You're going to start aging before your time. You're start going to be, you know, continue to be in pain and agony, sleepless nights. You want to be more in alignment with your desires. You want to feel joy, happiness. You want to feel whole and fulfilled. What are their actions in the 3D? 8 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. 11 on the timer. And the Devil. So yeah, they are basically obsessing over being, you know, stable, independent, abundant. They're, you know, thinking heavily about their finances, you know, but they're, you know, they could be addicted to working. They could be addicted to, you know, making money, but, you know, this person is just self-sufficient and, you know, getting, you know, standing on their own 2 feet. What are your messages towards them? Judgment. Six of Swords. Page of Swords. So your messages would be that you know, you think this person is judging you. You know, you think, like I said, possibly don't have enough or just wanting to learn more. You know, maybe feeling that you don't have enough knowledge about something, but definitely wanting brighter days, calmer waters. What are their messages towards you? The Lovers. Gemini energy. Knight of Wands. I just saw 13 on the timer. And the Queen of Wands. Wow, okay. So this person thinks that you have, you know, choices, that there's third-party interference, you know, that you were in and out hot and cold behavior, player-like vibes, and that there's a choice. What is the outcome, please? 10 of Wands. 6 of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. Yeah. Definitely wanting to end any past burdens, any past trauma, put that down, start a new cycle. I mean, there's a lot of love here. You know, this could possibly be a new love or just, you know, a healed version. But wanting reciprocity, wanting equal give and take. Wanting, you know, a connection that's reciprocated. And what is the advice, please, for these two? What is the advice, please? 3 of Pentacles. the Moon, and the Eight of Cups. Yeah, I'm getting, pay attention to your dreams, right? Your dreams are telling you something. You want to collaborate with like-minded people. You want to work well together. And that you're walking away, you're walking towards your Nine of Cups. You're walking towards, your wishes. You're walking towards your wish fulfillments, what you want in your life. But I'm just getting dream state could be really important right now for messages coming through. Pay close attention to your dreams. They're telling you something. I'm going to get a Hidden Truth Oracle message for this connection. What messages want to come through for our amazing Pisces in this connection? I know that I crossed the line with you. I wonder if you are happy without me. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm going to get one for advice. These messages could be from you or your person. Celebrate. You are being asked to celebrate a recent accomplishment, no matter how big or small. Do something special to commemorate the moment. You deserve that and so much more. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing, and I'll talk to you soon. Thanks.